Hey guys, welcome. I'm Maddie with Maddie's Design Designs. We are on Paint Pixies page tonight, so if you're new to me, thank y'all for popping in. Tell me when you do, say hello. Tell me if you're new. Okay, we are going to try to paint this hat. It's a tree topper. It's a tree topper. We're going to try to paint it. It did have this greenery, this black ribbon, and stuff on the front of it here. You can see where it's just hot glued on. It's glued on like this. I just took it off before I came live. So this is what it looks like beforehand. A little bow tied. But we're going to take all this off. Set it back here somewhere because I want a peppermint hat. So we're going to be using some cotton candy, some candy apple, and some marshmallow. Maybe. We'll see. But we're going to try to paint this hat and see if it works. So I'm going to go ahead and pour me some paint out here. Welcome in, everybody. While everybody's popping on. And this cotton candy is my favorite color right now. I love it. I use it a lot. So I had to order another bottle because I love that. Like gingerbread and peppermint for Christmas. So that's what we're going to be working with. These three colors. And I'm just pouring them here on my paper. I'm going to be using the Paint Pixie paint brushes. You can get the paint brushes on her site. And my code is Maddie15 off for 15% off if you want to use my code and order any of these paints that you see me using. Okay. I'm going to start with a small brush here. So what I want to do is the black checks I want to paint red, and the lighter I want to paint pink. So let's try and see if we can get it to paint. So this is my tree topper. This is the black and white buffalo check, which is pretty. I love it. But instead of buying a new one, I'm just going to repaint it. And if I want to go back to buffalo check, I'll just go back and paint over what I'm painting now. But let's see if it's going to work, because it does pop down. So let's see. I want to start right here on the top, on this darkest black. We're using candy apple for our red. And I probably won't get this done by the time my live is over, but you all will get the gist of what I'm doing. And once I finish it, I will post a picture. So hopefully this is going to work. I haven't put no sealer or anything on here. So we'll get it covered, then we'll let it dry, then we'll go back and do another coat on it all. That way it's going in here good. So that's our first one. I think it's going to work. What do y'all think? Do y'all like it? Hey, Jean. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Julie. Welcome in, everybody. So, I'm just doing the dark black checks right now. I know it's going to take me a while to do this, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to try it instead of buying a new one. And I ain't got much invested in this one. I bought it from a thrift store to begin with for $2 or $3. So if it doesn't work, I don't have a lot invested in it. I get a lot of things from the thrift stores. you're just popping on, we're using Candy Apple to do these black checks because I want a peppermint hat. That's what I'm trying to do because I'm doing gingerbread and peppermint for my Christmas theme this year. I would use Crimson Tide, or yeah, I think that's a pretty red too, or the red velvet, but I don't have any. I'm out of everything except for this one. But this one's pretty too. The Candy Apple. It's pretty. If you want a darker red, you can get, well, the Crimson Tide's the metallic if you want it shiny. Which I probably need to order some more paints. But I ordered some today. I don't remember what I ordered though. I know I ordered another thing of the cotton candy because I love the pink. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Try to push it down here and hold it down. Y'all see now? I know it's a tall hat. Maybe I should do the sides so y'all can see it. But I wanted to get these little top parts done. I think it might work. What do y'all think? Do you like it so far? I think it might work. If I can hold it down, it's got a spring in it because it is a tree topper. I didn't think that through. But I want to get it painted. I said, this is Candy Apple that I'm using on here, the red. That's pretty. I'll probably get it everywhere by the time I'm done. Look, it's working. Let me see if I try to do it this way. Yeah, I think this is better. Just hold it sideways. Y'all think it's going to turn out? Hey, Kathy. Hey, Char. So this is just the first little coverage of it. So I will go back over the red once I get it all done. We'll give it another one after it dries just a little bit so that it's not all soaking in too much. Are y'all having a good day? Today's my son's 29th birthday. Time goes by so fast. But he had to work this evening, so he's at work. He wanted a almond and honey cake for his birthday, which I baked him, and he liked it. I usually bake him and my daughter's birthday cakes from the time they were little. I make them from scratch each year. I just tell me what they like, and I'll make it. It turned out pretty good. He really liked it, so we'll have to make it again sometime. Would y'all attempt to paint a hat like this? What do y'all think? And I am going slow right now. So I'm trying to stay in. My eyes ain't the best, but I'm going to try to stay in my lines. Usually I'm coloring outside the lines, but today I'm trying to stay inside my lines. Look. That even looks pretty. The red with the black and white looks pretty. Hey, Felicia. Yes, Jean. I think it's going to be adorable when I'm done. Because it is covering it pretty good. And that's just like one coverage. I'm doing all the dark black, red. Then I'm going to do the pink, which is cotton candy, with the lighter black. And then the white, I'll probably go over it too, just with the marshmallow, just so it's brighter white. So it matches. Okay, so there's the top. All the dark ones. As I said, it's going to take a while for me to get it done, but we're going to work on it and see how far we get in an hour. Do y'all try to paint a hat like this? Do y'all have any hats like this? Have you ever tried it already? Hey, Sheila. Do y'all think it's going to turn out pretty? Do y'all like the peppermint and gingerbread theme? What's your favorite Christmas theme? Tell me in the comments. And do you do the same theme every year, or do you change it? I change mine from year to year. Last year I did a vintage Christmas. If you hear a little noise, that's my camera picking up movement outside. It's from the animals. If you're wondering what that is going off, I don't know if you can hear it or not. I think it's going to be pretty. So I'm trying to stay in the lines. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm trying. Hey, Brittany. What's y'all's favorite Paint Pixie paint color? Chalk paint or the metallics, either one. What's your favorite? And if you haven't tried them, what color would you like to try? These paints are good coverage. This is dark right there, so I'm just going to do this. A bit of red. Well, all the dark black is going to red. I think that's it will cover it better than the pink. So then we'll do pink and the lighter black spots. This is fabric. This is a fabric hat. It's just got a spring in there, but it's fabric. This is felt, but this is fabric. Just, if you can see, it's just got a spring that's connected to the fabric on the inside. But this is fabric, that's felt. And this little band here is like a velvet. But this right here, the hat part is fabric. So you can paint on any kind of fabric with these paints. I asked Josie, she said that you could, and you don't have to have a primer or anything, that it just goes into the fabric. So and that's what it's doing. It's soaking in and painting it. It's covering it pretty good. And I will go over it with another coat of red after I get the whole entire thing done, because it does soak in a little bit where it's fabric. You like blue, dark and light blues? Yeah, I like light blues, some dark blues, not all, but I like some light blues with my pink is pretty, I think. A Caribbean blue or something like that. I also like mint green. I do like my greens for certain things, like springtime. I like my darker greens for the fall season, like the Juicy Mango. That was my favorite for fall of Paint Pixie. Juicy Mango, that was my favorite fall color. Do I have any right here? Let me see. Do I have any of the mango left? Nope. I'll have to order another bottle of that too on my next order. I forgot to order it this time. So my favorite 4 colors for Christmas would be Crimson Tide, White Sand, the Cotton Candy, because these you can use with peppermints and gingerbread, and Chocolate Souffle, because you can do the gingerbread men with the chocolate souffle, and then the pink, you can add that on, then the marshmallow for the white. So that's my favorite 5. No, it's either between marshmallow and white sand. White sand is metallic, it's more shiny, so it's more like snow, so that's why I like it. But you can also use marshmallow, which is a pretty white. And that's what I'll be using today. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I forgot to put Do Not Disturb on. Because I sent out a telegram and I forgot to turn the Do Not Disturb on. But it's working. It's working good. It's a slow process to get all these checks, but we're doing it. Hey, Lori. Did I already say hey, Kathy? Just popping on. We are painting this tree topper. I got it from a thrift store, so for $2 or $3, I'm not sure. It wasn't much. So we are painting it because I want a peppermint tree topper instead of the buffalo check. So we're painting it. We're using candy apple, and I'll show you in just a second the bottle. We're using candy apple for the solid black checks. We're using candy apple. Then we're going to be using cotton candy, which is one of my favorites, on the lighter checks here, the lighter black, and then the white's going to stay white. But we have marshmallow to go over it just to brighten it up a bit. Right now I'm just going around and doing all the red. And this is just one coat right now on here. We'll go back in once I get it all done. We'll do a second coat over the entire thing. But not on this live because it ain't going to be time to do all that. Because we have an hour. It's going to take that just to get these checks done, probably. Hey, Becca. Oh, yes. With the names, yes, it does make you hungry. Especially like the candy apples. That's good. And cotton candy. Those are all the candy flavors. But the chocolate souffle. Who would not like to eat a chocolate souffle? Sounds delicious. I think that's her intention to making us hungry when she named all these. Wasn't it, Josie? I don't know if she's in here. I know, like blueberry cobbler, I think, or is it blackberry cobbler? I can't think right now. But there's so many, like juicy mango. I love mangoes. And that was my favorite fall color, so. If you're just popping on here, tell me what is your favorite colors for the season. Paint Pixie colors. Is there one that you use a lot? I said this is probably not going to be perfect, and this is a fabric hat. It's for a tree topper. It's just got velvet, not velvet, but felt. But inside it's just the wire in there that makes it pop up. So, and this is fabric. This is velvet there. And I'm touching it and getting it everywhere, but that's okay. I'll touch it back up. Blueberry cobbler. Yes. That's pretty too. I think that's what Justin did his entire kitchen cabinets with. And it turned out very pretty. I think that's what he used. So you can paint cabinets, you can paint fabric. This is good paint, guys. You don't have to keep going over it with a lot of coats. This is just one coat of paint that I'm putting on here. I'm just putting a little bit at a time, trying to stay in the lines. But it's covering it. And this is black, very black checks here. And it's covering it pretty good. So that was the top. And we're going around our first row at the top here. Got to finish this one. I'll be on until 8 o'clock. We have an hour. I probably won't get this finished in an hour, but we'll see how far we get. I'm trying to stay in the lines, but it's, as I said, It ain't gonna be perfect, but it'll be cute, I think, when I'm done. So I wanted a peppermint hat. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this into a peppermint hat. And if it messes up, that's okay. I don't have a lot invested in it. Yes, it's true. It's made out of love. If it's not perfect, it's made out of love. It's homemade and you can tell. I think the imperfections make it unique. One of a kind. If we all were the same all the time, you know, life would be pretty boring. Okay, can you see? It's doing it pretty good. And right here, this is candy apple, the red that we're using. Then we're going to be using cotton candy. Then we have marshmallow for the white. But if you want it shiny, use Crimson Tide, White Sand, and blush. That's the metallics. If you want the shine on here, if you want it to be metallic. That's the three metallics that you could use instead of these chalk paints. Because these are just the magical chalk paint. But if you want a metallic look to it, use those three for a peppermint hat. Now, I do have some ribbon to put back on here, but it's peppermint. It's pink peppermint. Then I do have some red and white as well, so it will be a mixture of the pink and the red and white. So, to go around the brim of the hat here. But that's after it dries. It won't be put on there until after all this paint dries. Hey Sheila. It just says everybody's watching like 20 times. Once in a while a message will pop through. I mean a comment. I will go back and read my comments if I miss any of them. I try to always go back and read the comments. You could always message me, Maddie's Designs and Finds, if you have any questions. If I don't get to them on my lives, you can always message Maddie's Designs and Finds. That's my page. If you're new to it, don't mind to give it a follow. I'd appreciate it if you're not already. And if you're on my page and not following Paint Pixie, please give her a follow. I'm sure she'd appreciate it very much. And once again, my code is Maddie, M-A-D-D-Y, 15 off, 15 OFF, 15 off for 15% off. If you order anything, want to use that code, you can do that. And anything over $75 is free shipping. Hi, Michelle. We are painting a fabric hat. It's a tree topper. I'm changing my theme this year to peppermint and gingerbread. So, I usually change it up here and there. So, I wanted to paint this hat instead of buying a new one. So I only got this from, when I got this, it was from the thrift store to begin with, so if it messed up, I ain't got a lot invested in it. But I think it's turning out pretty good. And I'm going over the very black with the red, the darkest black with the red. Then the lighter black is going to be pink, and the white's going to be white. So we're doing reds and pink and white for our hat. So pink, red, and white. I could have went and bought a new hat, but I wanted to try the paint. And y'all could see what you could use it on, because I love these paint colors. And I'm just going around. We are painting our squares. As I said, it may not turn out perfect, but that's okay. Give it character. This is candy apple. You're just popping on. You want to know the colors. This is candy apple, the red. Then the pink is cotton candy. Then the white is marshmallow. But if you want it to be metallic shiny, you use white sand, blush, and crimson tide. That's the metallics. And the red, white, and pink. I don't have any of those handy, or I would show you those colors too, but I don't have them handy, so. But look, it's covering it pretty good. What do y'all think? Y'all like it? What do you think about it? Hey, Barbara. Yeah, it was a good price for, I think it was $2 at the thrift store. And it had all of this had greenery and this stuff on the front. It came like this, which was pretty, but I'm going to redo it and put pink. And I'll save that because I can always repaint it again and use the black. So, paint's just paint. You can always repaint it. If you use it for different seasons, just paint it again. You can just do the black the way it is. I mean, you know, it's easy to repaint it. Gotta get me some more red. And that's candy apple. If you're just popping on, we were talking about our favorite paint colors and stuff for the season. What is y'all's favorite color for Christmas? Your favorite Paint Pixie paint color? You love it? Thank you. Oh, snow on Monday? I think it's going to be a really cold winter because usually November is sunny here in North Carolina. We don't really get a lot of snow or anything, but it's already been chilly. That's why I got a sweatshirt on today. It's been overcast and kind of cool today. And usually I'm burning up. But look, we're halfway through the hat of the dark red here. On these black checks. Then we'll do the pink checks next. Then the white will be last. But hopefully we'll get to the pink. We got about 30 minutes left, close to, or about 20 some minutes rather. I'm on until 8, so hopefully I'll get some of the pink on here before my time is up. I said I probably won't get it finished live, but I wanted to come on here and start it anyway and show you all that you can paint. Anything you want to paint, you can paint it. If you mess up, just redo it because it's just paint. Have fun, enjoy it. And my page is Maddie's Designs and Finds if you're new to me. And I'm Maddie. Or Madeline, either one. But everybody calls me Maddie. Now we'll go back and look at the comments because I know I miss a lot of comments when I'm on live. Facebook filters them out a lot, so I go back and read them just to see if y'all have any questions. But if you have a question you really want answered, you can always message me on my page, Maddie Designs and Finds. If I can't answer it, you can always message Josie as well. I'm sure she can help answer your questions if it's about paint. And if you're on my page and new to Josie, give her a follow because I'm sure she'd appreciate that. I know I repeat myself throughout this live, but people pop on at different times during your live, so that's why we do that. Hey, Debbie. It keeps saying everybody's watching. I probably said hey 15 times to each of you. I try to say hey to the ones I look up and see. So we are painting this tree topper. It's fabric, so we're just using candy apple red for the black squares, and then I'm going to use cotton candy for the lighter black squares and marshmallow for the white, just to freshen up the white. But the white stays white because I'm doing gingerbread and peppermint for Christmas, and this is going to be my tree topper. It was only like $2, I think, $2 or $3. I think it was $2. from the thrift store originally, so I don't have a lot invested in it. I said if it messed it up, it would be okay. Sorry guys, I do have allergies. I'll go over this with another coat of this paint once this dries, because it is fabric. It does soak in a little bit, but it actually gives it real good coverage. I don't know if I'll have to go over it after it dries or not, but I may do it anyway, because it's covering it really good right now. So, I'm trying to get around. Try not to stick it in my paint that I got sitting on the table. You could try paint on anything that you want a new look for. Just try painting it before you go buy something new. Save you some money. This time of year and the economy, it's good to save a little bit of money. I know there's a lot of people having difficult times right now. It says Sheila's watching about 10 times. Okay, we got the top part. Now I just got to do this rim with the red. Do y'all want me to move on to some of the pink? I think I'll move on to some of the pink and finish this part off camera, because that way y'all can see what the pink looks like on here. Because I don't have a whole lot more time, because I don't want to take up anybody else's time slot. So I will have to post a picture once I get it completed, this hat. Okay, let me move on to some of this pink. And that is the cotton candy. So let's go ahead and put some up here on the top. Okay, let's do it like this. Start up here. This is cotton candy. Yes, it is. It's covering it really well. And that was just one coat of paint. And this is the cotton candy. This is the pink. It's the lighter pink. Now the violet lemonade is a darker pink, if y'all want darker pinks. But I like this pink here. It's cotton candy. See? It's very pretty. Said my squares may not be perfect. I'll probably get out of line here, but that's all right. It'll just make it unique. is doing really good. And this is, guys, I can't see the writing on here. But anyway, this has got an angle on it, and that's what I'm using with this one. But these are the brush. Y'all can probably see. That's what I'm using. These are Paint Pixie paint brushes that I'm using as well. She's got all kinds of brushes to choose from. Just go pick out which one you want. If you want to buy some, they're nice brushes. This pink is covering really well too. For it to be a light pink, it's covering, I think, good on this hat. I'm trying to get in, stay in this square here. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it as good on camera or not, but it's covering it really well. Now the fabric will soak in some of it, so we will have to go over the pink definitely with a second coat, but because it's light pink. It's Cotton Candy is the name of it. It's a lighter pink. If you want darker pink, you would get the Violet Lemonade. That's the darker pink. But I love this Cotton Candy color. See, it's covering it. What do y'all think about it? Are y'all liking this pink or no? Now I will go back and read comments because it's just showing me everybody's watching. It's not showing a lot of comments right now. And it filters them out, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. Now I usually go live here on Paint Pixie on Tuesday. I don't know which, it's not every Tuesday, but I might do it more often. I don't know yet. But I do have Telegram you can sign up for, and I send out a telegram whenever I'm going live, so everybody knows that wants to know. Now when you're trying to cover a dark with a light, you're going to have to use more paint because it's easier to do a white underneath a lighter color. Shows up better, but you can still do it. It just takes more paint. And that's what I'm doing here, especially with fabric, because it does soak up some as you go. And this is Cotton Candy. It's the lightest pink I think that Josie has. I'm not sure, but I think so. I don't know if she has one that's any lighter than this, but it's very pretty. It is covering it though. Yes, it does. It does pop. These colors are pretty together. I don't know if you can tell it online, but in person, it is really pretty. I know sometimes the lives make our colors look a little different than what they are because of the lighting and everything, but it's pretty. I think it looks more white on camera than pink, but it's pink. It's a light pink. I'll show you the bottle in just a second, because I ain't got a lot of time left. I have to hop off at 8, so at least y'all got to see a little bit of the pink put on. No, we didn't get a lot of the pink done, but at least you can tell what it's going to be like once it's finished. Okay, and this is, see, it's pink. On here it looks white, I think, but it's actually pink. Cotton Candy. Candy apple red is what we use for that, and the white is marshmallow. Yes, I love these colors. But look, it's covering it really good. Can y'all tell on there? You can tell, I think you can tell a little bit of the pink now. This is going to be pretty on my tree with all the gingerbread stuff and the peppermint. It's going to look pretty. Can y'all tell that it's pink and not white? I know the lighting makes it different. I said you can do darker pink if you want, but I might go back through and do some lines in the darker pink in the Violet Lemonade. I think that's the darker pink. It's not on my table, or I'd tell you. Can't remember. When we get on live, our brains don't want to work. It's like we don't have brains. We forget everything. But I think it's Violet Lemonade is the darker pink. And I'll probably go through and just put a line of that through the light pink for a little bit of extra color. Because I have light and dark pink in my gingerbread theme. We got 3 minutes left. Oh, you're welcome, Jean. I love when people like what I'm doing. I love painting. I'll try to paint anything at once, you know. And if it fails, it fails. At least I've had fun trying. We have one life. We might as well enjoy it. If we fail, no big deal. You know, sometimes we do fail in life. That's all right. We just pick ourselves up, redo it, and move on. You know, some people worry about that, but when they're on live, I fail all the time. We're human. We all make mistakes. So, I always try to encourage people to do art. Don't let anything hold you back. If you want to try it, don't let failure hold you back. Don't be afraid. It's just paint. It can always be repainted. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty. You can tell the difference? Okay, good. I didn't know if it looked white on there. To me, it looks, through my camera, when I'm looking on there, it looks white. But I'm glad you can tell the difference. As I said, once it dries, I'll go over it with another coat, but I've got to get it all finished first. I do have a private group if anybody's interested on my website. I have a website. It's Maddie's Designs and Finds. I have a paper group called Paper Junkies. And I have a private group called Mystery Chicks, because I do the mystery box challenges, the cooking and the craft one. So my craft group is called Mystery Chicks, and it's just my regular one. Paper Junkies is all paper if you want to do paper crafting. On my website, MaddiesDesignsandFinds.com. I don't have too much on there right now, but I'm going to be putting some more products on there. Okay. We have 1 minute. And the reason it's Maddie's Designs and Finds, because I do find stuff like at thrift stores and antiques, different places that I'm going to be listing up on my website here soon. So that's why I renamed my page. It was a different name, but I named it so y'all can know what my plans for the future is. So. But look, okay, that's my time, guys. I think it's going to be real pretty once it's finished on top of my tree. I will finish painting this, and I'll post the picture once I get it done on Paint Pixie page. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Y'all have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.